Ancientgreece.co.uk says Sparta is a beautiful town near the river Evratas, located in the center of Peloponnesia in southern Greece, which is the capital of the prefecture of Laconia. Sparta, known in Greek as Sparti, has a history which dates back to the Neolithic period, at least 3,000 years before Christ. Even in its most prosperous days, it was merely a group of 5 villages with simple houses and a few public buildings. The passes leading into the valley of Evratus were easily defended, and Sparta had no walls until the end of the 4th century BC. The city itself was destroyed by the Goths under their king Alaric I in 396 AD.
The population of Sparta consisted of 3 main groups: the Spartans, who were full citizens, the Helots, or slaves, and the Prosi, who were neither slaves nor citizens. The Prosi, whose names means dwellers around, worked as craftsmen and traders, and built weapons for the Spartans. Slaves were owned by the states, and for every 20 slaves there was 1 citizen. They were treated very harshly since their owners were afraid they would revolt. Girls' baby would be trained in gymnastics and physical education along with regular education. Women could own property, known for boldness and licentiousness that most Greeks found unorthodox. Girls could participate in sports with guys. If a single man wanted a child, he could borrow his friend's wife to produce a child. Women in Sparta, unlike most other city-states, could wear skirts. They showed as much leg as they wanted.
I will.
When children were born, they were tested to see if they would be able to fight for Sparta in the future. If they weren't, they would be put to death. At the age of 7, boys had to go be raised by the state's barracks, but were released by 30. This was called agage, which placed an emphasis on discipline and endurance. They were told stories of courage and fortitude. They would learn reading, writing, dancing, music, playing, physical exercise, and endurance. At age 20, they had to be elected into a mess.
Samuel, you're not helping. Military was the basis of life for Spartan men. They could not live with their wives. They trained and ate with the other men of the military. They had to fight until the age of 60.
Excuse me.
The Spartans were known for their fierce military skills. Without a doubt, they are most famous for their military because that was the center of their society. The Spartan soldiers were called hoplites, who had large brown helmets, a round shield, and a long spear and sword. They also have long hair and red cloaks.
So the government of Sparta consisted of 2 kings who were on the top, and then a council of 28 elders who served the checks and balances to make sure the 2 kings didn't abuse their power.
Sparta was at its height after defeating Athens in the Peloponnesian War, which was 431 BC to 404 BC. Sparta started falling in 371 BC after being defeated by Thebes in the Battle of Lectura. Next year, Theban general Epidemius, circa 418 BC to 362 BC, invaded Sparta and liberated Messenian helots. Sparta was cast into a slow, painful decline. Oh, that was the hardest 5-star I've ever had.
Sorry.
That wasn't even good.
Sorry, son. I did that a little too hard. Sorry. Oh, I forgot how strong I was.
Girls could participate in sports with guys, and if a single man wanted a child, he could borrow his friend's wife to produce a child.
What?
7 to 12, they would learn reading, writing, dancing, music playing, physical exercise, and endurance. Then at 12, it would get harder, and at 18, secret service, or reg. 12 mess dancing girl babies would be
What is this?
12 best dancing girl babies.
to be elected into a mess. Girl babies.
Why did you say girl babies? I don't know. Kirsten wrote that. Kirsten, I'm gonna throw a chair.
Alright, I'm done. We got it. I'm good.
No,
Yes.
you meant music.